it play and call it work.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to another Sit and Talk. In this series of videos, we respond to your comments that you leave on the Sit and Talk videos. For next week, leave your comments for Chris. He will be on next week answering your questions. The reason why I have Tom, Mike, and Brent in my videos is because they are guests with me today. We're doing a banter bat rep. We're doing a cupcake challenge, and since we are all here, they're going to take turns. Or actually, Thomas, he'll read the questions for me, and I will respond to them, and then Mike and Brent, my guess is that they will just respond to random stuff.
Yes.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
that's about
pretty
right.
Random, guys.
Also, there's going to be another segment of this, a Sit and Vault in the Vault. That is a continuation of this Sit and Talk, where only Vault members' questions or comments are responded to or answered. So, without further ado, let's continue.
Thomas?
All right, so first question from Fleshcraft. So Dave, what is your opinion on alliances in 40K? You guys at MiniWarGaming hardly ever use them. Why?
I don't like alliance. I just...
You just like playing one
Chaos
thing?
doesn't really ally with anyone, right? Maybe with other Chaos?
I just... Because here's the thing, right? Like, when you think of Chaos, which is my main army, it's kind of mostly alliances. Like, you can have a Market Corps in this squad, you can have Market Nurgle this squad, and it's all part of the same army. So in my mind, it's all the same, man. Like, I just don't like to do the allied detachment attached onto it. Yeah. And if I'm going to do something, it's going to be like demons. If I'm going to play demons, I'm going to play Khorne Demon. So I don't prefer to do it.
So like you're like a fluffy purist with armies.
I like my eggs fluffy, and that's what it is.
Your eggs Benedict?
You're not a cheese master? Not a cheese master?
Or hard-boiled, either way.
Oh, okay. Hard
This guy does it. He does the allies all day.
I do like
He does the
allies.
all day, every day?
I put Sisters of Battle with Grey Knights. They hate Psychers, but they go Psychers because I tell them to.
LeBron James?
LeBron James would approve. He takes help, and he wins championships for Cleveland.
Sports references.
Sports references.
All right.
No one gets that.
All right, next from Castadar, the Spy Master. Dave, first off, I love the banter bat reps.
Thank you.
They're what got me hooked on MiniWarGaming content. I believe it was Grey Knights versus Space Wolves with a friend on the Renegade Guard versus White Scars. Oh, I believe it was, yeah. Okay. Anyways,
Sega Genesis.
what is your favorite named character in each of your armies and why?
Oh, man.
Each. Uh-oh.
Okay, so Abaddon the Despoiler. It's because he yields his Drachnian and his Talon of Horus. I don't know why I speak weird. Well, what's wrong?
Yeah,
Speaking English. And
you have a lot of phlegm.
Well, you know what?
There-
If
no
he's
goes-
seen
no goes
banter
Rock's
bat reps,
hardcore.
he knows the language.
Okay, that's true. So, okay, Abaddon is my favorite in Black Legion, hands down. Okay, his Talon down, man, he is the best one. And then Horus, of course, for the Sons of Horus. Why would it not be Horus? He's part of the army. I would say Logan Grimnar for Space Wolves because he's Santa Claus. He rides a sleigh, and he gets to hop off of it, and like it's pretty fun to fight with a chariot, I must say.
New FAQ, he doesn't get off, he just dies if it blows
I know
up.
this is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
just-
Yeah, but it's not official FAQ because it's
No,
not official.
no,
It's not.
they should fix
Yeah,
it. It's
it might be
unfortunate,
fixed.
Santa Claus dies on his chariot.
Probably won't
We
be
need,
fixed.
we need gifts. We need gifts in life.
He howls away.
He howls away, that's true.
Dante for Blood Angels. Dante has hit and run. This is very useful in life when you want to get away from situations and go right back in. Let's see what other Khorne Demon can.
Do they even have named characters?
Well,
they do, don't they?
Okay,
What about Bellicor
That's
for demons in general?
I
He's
suppose.
pretty good.
Actually, yeah,
He's pretty awesome.
He's handy.
he's kind of handy, but he's a lot of points though,
certain
man.
visibility.
There's
is
a
what they call it.
lot of
certain
points.
visibility.
And apparently, invisibility isn't the most broken psychic power anymore because Space Marines.
Yeah.
Before it was because
Space-
it was
Because
because
Necrons,
it was
right?
because of Necrons, but now it's
Necrons.
because of Space Marines.
Four up.
So that's what I would say for my main army.
All right. And that's all your armies, isn't it?
So,
Yeah, okay. So next question. Brog Lingel. You want to help me with that?
Yeah,
Brog-
and it's broccoli.
Brog,
Broccoli? What?
Broccoli.
So Brog Luniel.
Brog Luniel. Ooh, I should learn to read. Dave, what we know how you do not like to play against Tau. But what are some of the armies that you really love playing against and makes you really excited to play a game?
Orcs. I like fighting.
they're on the same
Is it
playing
green
level.
skins? Yeah.
Not gonna lie, we're soft.
I can tell you which armies I don't like fighting against. I don't like fighting Tau, Necrons, or Eldar. Every other army is pretty much is fun. Yeah, because you go to the other armies, it's just not fun, man. It's like you go from like, oh, rainstorm from a distance, then we're dead before we get to you. That's no fun. Or it's like, we're fighting ghosts and smoke. What's going on? Oh, we're dead. Half of turn 1, Eldar cheese. Or what's the other
They
one?
hop away from you too, right?
They hop away. They say, what kind of, like,
It's fluffy. It's
you
fluffy.
sissy
Bunny
pants.
rabbits?
Come on. Just hopping around. This is completely overpowered cheesiness.
Steph Curry.
And Necrons, it's like, okay, it's kind of like, if you're trying to like repair a ding in a tank, and you have like, like a pen, and you're like, ding, ding, ding. Like no matter what you do, it's not gonna break through that.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about getting nowhere, fighting this metal that just comes back all the time.
I love it.
Yeah,
All right.
you knew what I meant. You just
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
me to
yeah.
say stuff.
You're
Yeah,
just throwing it back at you.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Or
crits happen.
shirt.
It's a nice shirt. Yeah.
The next question from Buckaroo 13. Dave.
Good name. Good name.
It's Buckaroo 13.
It's a good name. Yeah.
Dave, without naming names, can you talk about the worst bat reps or difficult games you have had against Eldar?
Okay, without naming names. I remember this one game with Mike Grove.
There's like many of them, right?
Awful.
Let's see.
Heard he was a cheese master.
Worst guy.
Okay,
ever.
well, that's a very interesting thing you should say there because here's the thing, Buckaroo. When the audience that is attracted to certain types of bat reps and the people that come in and play against certain types of content producers are attracted to that type of game style. So typically, like it's very rare that I play against an opponent that I don't enjoy playing against. It's just very rare. And when that does happen, it's because the opponent they care more about winning than having fun. And that's when that happens. And when that happens, then plots are plotted against such souls, and demon princes visits in sleeps of souls.
It's a little bit overkill.
So what you're saying
Scared.
is you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose, right?
Actually, you can forget that. That's right.
Oh.
Oh, you actually got in there too.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's good.
We're closer friends. Than
I got OCD. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
He supports allies after all. Help another. Battle brother.
Yeah, he's throwing boogers at people.
Yeah.
Mental
But yeah.
fortitude. Mental fortitude.
Anyway, there's nothing
So,
really.
next question from Fleshcraft. Dave, another question. Apart from Matt, who is the best knower at MiniWarGaming?
Apart from Matt.
Yeah.
No, I love it because Matt's a genius. Matt just like
Matt's the man.
I call him Sheldon because he just remembers everything after he reads it one time only.
An elephant never forgets.
Are you calling Matt an elephant?
Well, no, I'm just saying elephants never forget.
That's all you're saying.
He's just making a statement.
It just shows how much he loves
He
Warhammer lore.
he loves the. Okay, I would say it might be a toss up between Josh or Steve because they do a lot of reading and Josh loves the lore. I would say first and foremost above.
Even before he started working here.
Before he started, before he started playing, really, he was just right into the lore. So it might be him, and that's actually the reason why he is the one writing the 40K history videos. Yeah, so it's written by him.
Cool.
I narrate it because I like to just act stupid with my voice with a mic, so that's why I do it. But he writes it. It's a nice looking goatee, by the way.
Thank you.
It's very good.
Very devilish.
Yeah, I would say Josh. Wow, long roundabout answer. In order to do that, female demographic just went up because of you. Thank you very much.
He is a good looking guy. Crit happens.
Could happen.
And we must not forget LeBron James.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Of
I think
course.
that's very good.
Right.
23.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Bang.
Times this, it's equal a rend. 2 times 3 is a rend. 6, right? Roll 6, you rend.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
LeBron
Okay,
James rends all days.
Anyways.
next one before we go completely off track. We're off the rails here, guys.
Okay.
Next question is from Daxi.
Oh wait, we forgot this disclaimer. If you don't like banter, you might want to turn this off.
If you don't like banter, don't watch Sit and Talks now. It's
no.
infecting everything it touches.
All right. So at Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hello.
When will we see the last of the Curse of the Wolfen videos? I would like to hear your thoughts on the rest of the great companies. And are there demon videos too?
That's a very good thing. Thank you, Daxie, for reminding me to do that, because I've actually always wanted to finish it off. And the reason why I didn't is because of forgetting. That's honestly the reason, because we do so much stuff. What was that? Yeah. Because we do stuff. We do so many different types of videos. And I did this little exercise the other day. I actually went back and watched some of the older videos, which is like very rare. I never do that. And I'm like, oh yeah, man, we did do that video series. That was a fun series. I want to do more of that. And it was like the Dark Vengeance unboxing one, where I made like a whole bunch of starter armies out of the Dark Vengeance, and then I built it upon. No, it's just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this was like 3 or 4, maybe 3 years ago. I don't know. It was something like that. But the video's still getting views, and it's still generating vault members because it's a point of interest video. So I'm like, that is good. Just like farted twice out of my mouth. I didn't mean to. I apologize, guys. We're locked in the same room here. Pick your nose again. But yeah, so thank you for reminding me to do that.
All right. Next question. Chozone? Is that Chozone?
Chozone?
Would you say Chozone?
Chosen, yeah.
Chozone 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Dave.
Chosen. It's like chosen one.
Chosen.
Oh.
The worst way to spell chosen. I'm just kidding. Dave, how are you feeling now that the filming of your new movie is getting closer? Are you hyped or focused or question mark? Okay. I'm not kidding. That's how it's there. Like, it's okay though.
It is there.
So I answer that question first, because there's 2 questions here.
Yeah, I guess we'll answer the first one, then we'll go on.
Yeah, it's super exciting. Right now, it's right in the pre-production stage. So, costumes, sets, rehearsals, fight choreography, all that stuff is happening right now within the film. And I just counted the cast members last night, and not including extras or specialty extras, there are 17 people
Wow.
in it with speaking parts. And then in addition to that, yeah, Thomas is one of them. Yeah.
Oh, was that not supposed to be? Actually, maybe I should have said that. Gonna be surprised.
We're gonna have to redo the whole video from the beginning. We're gonna have to go back in time.
All right.
But,
Video's over. Bye bye.
but no, Thomas is in the video. So I saw him like, I don't know, 6 months ago. He was here doing a bat rep, and I took one look at him for a second longer than I would normally look at Thomas.
You got
And
lost in
I was
his
just
eyes.
like this. I'm like, dude, because your hair was longer. I was like, you have the perfect look for the next film. I would love you to be in the film. Okay, now let's hear an accent. Because like first is look. Because if you have the look, but you have no accent, then you don't have lines. But if you have the look and accent, then you have lines. And so that's how it works in this chaotic universe of the mind.
Should read the next question.
Oh, no.
Give us an Irish accent.
Out of all the responses, was not expecting that one.
We have to keep things quiet.
Under the table.
Under the table, yeah.
Is the
But,
script finished?
no.
No. Okay. Close that one.
It's very close, actually. It's 56 pages right now. And typically translate to a minute per page on film, typically. Now, there's deviation, of course, but I'm aiming for a feature length when you combine it with the original Drewston Chronicles, because that's 20 minutes, right? So I'm just got to get
About an hour.
another 15 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, and a second question. Also, have you considered starting a metal band with the MiniWarGaming crew? I would buy that CD. Man, I like you already. I love metal.
Don't put the.
Buy that
I think
CD.
Matt doesn't like metal, though. There's something...
This is accurate, and it is truth you speak.
Yeah.
He does not like
I think
metal.
he just hasn't been exposed to the right metal. You know? There's a lot of, like...
Slipknot.
Slipknot.
There's a lot of
Great
Slipknot.
introductory metal. Great
But-
introductory metal.
That would be good.
Would recommend.
Yeah.
Do you guys play instruments?
He plays, ironically, he is the most musical one.
Really?
Yeah, so for a guy who doesn't like metal, I mean, you should see him play the piano, man. He's a savant.
I don't know if there's
I
piano.
want to talk to
on
Matt now. I want to
Yeah.
know about his music side.
You should talk to him about it, yeah. It's ridiculous.
You're in a band, right?
It'll depress you how good he is.
Really?
Yeah, he's just able to, like, play stuff.
Man of many talents.
Yeah, definitely. There you go. He's just able to play stuff, you know. He's so good, he's just able to play stuff.
Like, anyways, next one. I'm so impressed right now. Anyways, next question is common. Oh, help me out with this, man. What the heck is it?
Ubiquitous scarab.
You're.
Common ubiquitous scarab.
Yeah, that's it.
That is
MB.
That's very unique. Okay.
Something like that.
Dear His Chaotic Majesty Dave.
Uh-oh.
I know Gorka Morka is coming to an end, but please, can we see a scenario where you play Chaos assaulted by Orc opponents? That would be awesome. And have you ever considered any Tyranid Chaos conversions? As I think they would look awesome. A Tyranid Defi.
Interesting.
Finally, if you could choose... If
That
you
would
could-
defile him, man. I don't know.
Finally, if you could have a blessing from any Chaos God, what would it look like? If it is visible, and what would it do?
Huh.
A lot of questions.
If it is visible, so it could be like wings or horns out of my head, or a psychic power that's not visible type
So-
of thing.
So like Nurgle, you'd having your guts spilling out and you'd be rotten looking and moldy. Maybe like Corn, you'd look very angry all the time.
Helps you in the job market. Helps you in the job
Insatiably
market.
angry.
I think,
Right. You can work at a bank like
Very,
that. Yeah.
very,
No
very
problem.
phenomenal.
I go in phases, man. Like I love Corn so much because of close combat, but I might be in my heart like Nurgle, just because I love people so much, and Nurgle is love.
Wow. Wow.
Papa Nurgle.
Redefining love day by day.
So
All right.
that really did not answer the question at all. But yeah, probably. Oh, I got it. It's got to be like a chaos
Yeah, like, what
artifact.
does it
It's a
look like?
chaos artifact. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, it's a weapon.
Yeah. Well, it's just a blessing, but yeah, we can count that.
Yeah. Again, not answering the question. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah. What would I be blessed with? A psychic ability.
The Mark of Dave, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be the mark of
You
Dave.
could proxy
Yeah, it could
anything
be
you want.
anything.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
That is the best mark.
Bless myself with the mark I already have.
Just get like a tattoo and burn it there.
I think that's just it. You know what? That's a very good suggestion, because it would be the mark of Dave. Therefore, I'd be able to bring anything onto the battlefield and have anything, right? It's like, look, here's my model.
like
I
an
am a
imagination,
gargantuan
right?
creature.
Yeah.
It's a gargantuan creature.
That answers the question. Thank you very much.
All right. Next one from Vulpine Phantom. Dave, quick question. I've been tossing about the idea of starting some bat reps on YouTube. I need to suck from information. Oh my! Out of your chaos-y mind. So you need to suck. You need to suck. I think he meant to put some information out of your chaos-y mind.
Or maybe,
That sounds more appropriate.
Or take.
take out from. I need to suck information out of your chaosy mind.
Yeah.
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 The punctuation was on point there.
What would be the best software editor and video recording to start off with?
So we like to use the Adobe Suite because you pay monthly, like, I don't know, $12 or something. Or $9. It's cheap, right? So you don't have to spend $1,000 on software. You could always alternatively go for something like Sony Vegas, where it's a one-time payment of $100-ish. We like to use the Adobe Suite though, because then we get access to like Photoshop and other programs as well, After Effects, in addition to Premiere, which is the software that we use for video editing. Now, for the other question that you had, which I forget because of 5-second memory, what was the other one?
Oh, just been.
Oh yeah, okay. So Army Builder. You must use Army Builder if you're on a computer. There is also Battle Scribe on your phone, but if you're on the computer, Army Builder, that's good because then you can print it out and look at stuff. You can build armies. But just keep in mind that it's not always 100% accurate, and there's bug fixes from time to time. So sometimes there might be little errors in rules. I will say that because it has happened on occasion.
Yeah,
I would also suggest that terrain would be a big thing as well when you're filming, right? Because if you have the same terrain over and over and over again, it's not as appealing.
yeah, it gets very stale.
Because
This is correct. Yeah, I agree with that.
the next question comes from
Nice try.
This is good
Jonathan
train.
Irlunius?
Jonathan.
Irlunius? Yeah. Dave, what happened to the good old days of dress betting everything?
What?
Those are good times.
I don't know this.
You know,
You
dress
don't know what a
betting.
dress bet is?
Wow.
No, I don't.
So dress bet is, if there's a point of something that people are arguing about and they both think they're right, then they dress bet it. And the loser wears a dress for a day.
I've never done that.
That's a dress bet. But there's a Life of Wargamer episode about it. So if you put in Life of Wargamer dress bet, then you'll see exactly what a dress bet is.
Steve was very attractive that day.
And that was a good video.
I have to check that out.
I liked that. That was fun. But the reason why we don't do dress bets anymore is because there's actually no reason.
Here's a dress
You know what it is?
Dress code.
I think it's people have been like, oh yeah, okay, dress bet, yeah, and it's happened so much that
It's lost its.
it's like
Cooler.
right now I would have to wear a dress every day for 365 days because of all the amount of times that I've been wrong about stuff. So I think that's why it's
Well,
gotten.
the skirt counts,
It could
right?
be.
That's
I would not want to see Steve in a skirt.
It's not skirt, it's a kilt.
Okay.
Potato.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's be real here.
Come on. Let's not give that
It's
much credit to
it's a
it,
season.
alright?
The season of the dress bet.
They come in spurts, eh?
Summers.
Summer.
Can we bring back the good old days where anytime, anyone, or anybody ever made a statement where there was 1% chance it was wrong, everyone throws down a dress bet, or does that fact check? Some words.
Sometimes it still happens. Sometimes it still happens, but because it's already been documented on camera, it's almost like that is the humiliation already. So it's like, okay, you already wore a dress. You've already been humiliated.
Next question comes from Fluff Matters.
Okay.
Oh.
Dave, you are
like
holding
this
a dinner party and have to invite 3 characters of the 40K universe. Who are they and why?
Oh, dear.
Love all the content you guys are bringing out. Keep up the amazing work. So 3 characters. Who would they be and why?
I think some noise movements would bring some sweet music.
Are they characters?
No, well,
Lucius the Eternal.
So Lucius.
Just, yeah.
some
Okay, Lucius for the music.
EDM dubstep, whatever.
He's also eternal.
Let's see, who would be a
Prime the
good...
Betrayer would be pretty good.
He'd be, he's the cleanup crew. He'd come in afterwards, after the party's over.
Yeah, he would clean
Clean.
dishes,
Typhus,
right?
Typhus
Yeah.
perhaps. Clean up Typhus's act.
Okay.
Yeah,
Could be.
So that's 3 characters, right?
yeah, that is
Are those
true.
the 3 you
Blackbird?
invite?
I don't know. I'd invite Marty's Cogler times 3. That guy seems lit.
You know what? I think I would
You can
invite
bring a pie to that.
Fabius Bile.
wouldn't you?
I would.
Because Fabius Bile, he would like inject the food with like spices, and so it would make it taste better.
I don't know if it would be spicy.
Sriracha, right?
Sriracha.
Sriracha, yeah.
Endorsed.
Yeah, I think
Sriracha.
Next question comes
Moving
from
on.
Dave Bryn. Quirk. Wait,
Okay,
Quirk's
so
not here. Okay.
Dave's not here, man.
This one comes from Daniel TMU. I hope MWG doesn't use this format for all the thumbnails. They look terrible.
relevant.
That's a good suggestion.
Relevant.
Okay. Anyways.
I kept with the old banter bat rep thumbnails.
I should probably pre-read these, shouldn't I? Next one comes from Arakiel. Dave, Dawn of War 3 trailer yet? Have you seen it? Dawn of War 3.
No, hold on. No, I think Quirk showed me. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty
What do you
awesome.
think of it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's pretty amazing.
it's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to play it myself.
Yeah.
Question 2. Steal a unit from each Astartes Codex unit and turn it into Chaos. What would you choose?
Several codexes we get.
Well, okay, I would choose Centurions.
Yeah.
Good man. Smart.
I would choose drop pods.
Oh?
Oh, that's true. You
You
want
have drop pods. You have the forcible ones.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
Forge World. That's not.
I want
that's,
drop
that's
pods,
not. That's not
okay.
the same thing.
You want the rock.
Difference.
You want
There's
the
more
rock.
points.
a rock? Yeah, just throw a rock on the table.
They don't have inertial guidance system.
That's true.
Let's see. What else would I choose, man? I think I would choose. I think I'd like a Thunderfire cannon. Like we don't have anything cool like that.
You want Thunderwolves? Raven Winged?
The Thunderwolves.
Thunderwolves?
Yes.
Imagine Corner Thunderwolves, Strength
That'd
10
be cool.
automatic.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
See, okay, so I think in this
Juggernauts,
case,
Juggernauts.
we would change the Blood Crushers to have Thunderwolf stats, but keep their wounds because they have more wounds than Thunderwolf. So they would like just have a higher toughness, man. It's got to be higher.
Toughness 4,
The
aren't
toughness 4.
Are they?
Be instant killed.
That's
That's
soft.
weak.
That's what we call
That's weak.
soft in our language.
Even like
in the basketball world,
Warlord on
where I
a
play with
Juggernaut.
LeBron.
It's soft.
He's soft, yes, soft.
That's sad.
The next question comes from Onlet Trullet. Hey Dave, who would win a boxing tournament of all the employees from MiniWarGaming?
Oh man.
Steve.
Happy Wargaming friends.
Well, okay, so it's funny because I kind of skimmed over the questions and I saw that one. Automatically I was laughing because, it's always the guy you least expect. So it'd either be Rob, because he's the old guy, right? And no one would expect the old guy to win. Everyone would expect Steve to win because one punch and everyone's down, right?
I could see Quirk winning too because he's got some orc schemes up his sleeve.
I think like with Quirk, he might be like he could like take a ridiculous amount of hits, and so he just wouldn't die, and so maybe that's why he would win,
Yeah.
right?
Don't underestimate the Mohawk.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fear the hawk.
And so like Chris as well. Chris would like I would imagine Chris packing a pretty hefty punch.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Because normally he's a pretty reserved guy, right?
Yeah, normally. And also Josh, like you'd punch him and like you just punch his beard.
He just
Punch his
laughed.
beard.
He would just get lost in his beard. It was like that didn't hurt you at all.
Hey, your hand stuck in his beard. Hey, let me go.
I think it's just like in him in a fight. it would
Everything
just be
ends in a
like,
draw because you can't get to him. The beard is just that intense.
him in a fight would just be like you punch him, be like, oh, that's okay. He's just so nice.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry about it. It's all good.
No joke, I guess.
Interesting fight. I think what we would end up doing is everyone would roll a d6 and whoever got the highest would win.
Wow, 1d6 only.
Yeah.
One die to
It's
rule
like
them all.
roulette.
Yeah.
I saw what you did there. It's very
Alright,
clever.
there we go.
That's it.
All right, next question comes from Red Bev Beach. Dave, recently I recently argued with her friend, being Chaos Space Marines player, about a spell familiar. Its rule says a model with a spell familiar may reroll psychic tests. It seems to me it makes you able to reroll a whole test, exactly as when reroll a psychic test if failed. Not only selected dice that were fails. I think Korn would agree. Too much stressful psychic powers. What do you think? Your battle reports are great.
See, that's very ironic because he said, I think Korn would agree. But Korn doesn't care about psychic stuff.
No, not at all.
Adamant will for days.
You
So,
got that, right?
yeah, I think it's a psychic test.
Yeah. I think you re-roll all dice, right?
It's like Tiger.
That's what it says. You re-roll a psychic. Yeah,
Right.
it doesn't say choose one or more because like fleet, it specifies.
That's
Choose one or more die.
That cheese is for Eldar only. Farseer's got that.
It's reserved for them.
Yeah, Eldar's got that. They got that on lock.
Yeah, keep it.
Next one comes from Cross Row. Or Cogs Row.
Cross row or cogs rail, same thing.
Yeah, yeah. Are you making fun of my accent?
Well, you are the devil.
Yeah, you're making fun of the double. Anyways, Dave. You must do some basic research, at least on Angry Marines.
Oh my goodness.
They are so silly and fun, and something right up your playstyle to enjoy. Always angry, all the time.
Was that spelt in caps?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. I love it. Yeah, I think we might be able to do some sort of fun scenario with Angry
A
Marines.
PG scenario, probably.
PG.
Yeah, it would have to be PG.
You
Yeah.
could do
The whole thing would be
Death Watch.
just one solid beep. That's what the audio would be.
No audio.
It's just
Yeah,
one
just
angry
no
man
idea.
taking a Wraith Knight down. That'll happen.
You're shooting out of a rocket launcher.
Of course.
So I think we got time for one more question, and then we move on to the sit and vault.
Okay, next question comes from Joshua PM. Dave, why haven't we had an update recently on your Sons of Horrors? Have you stopped expanding your army, or have you added anything recently to it?
Yeah, just added 2 more predators actually, with the plasma guns on it because they're plasma guns.
Plasma destroyers.
Plasma destroyers, yeah, because they are better and they don't get hot.
Yeah,
Ooh,
they're
that's
awesome.
actually pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So that's the addition to the army. Not painted yet, but that's the models are there and they're being worked on. So that's what it is. So
What would you want in addition to that if you could choose one model?
the Spartan.
Yeah,
Spartan.
Spartans are really good.
Yeah, I would choose a Spartan because I don't have one. I have
Surprising,
Dreadclaw.
actually. Those are one of the better transports, aren't they?
They're probably one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think just Therans and a Spartan.
Hmm.
Yeah. It would kind of make people cry.
Hmm.
Yeah. And we like tears.
Enjoy.
What about a Typhon? The cheese hammer.
I fought a Typhon before, and I think it wasn't as scary as what it looked like it should have been.
Gotcha.
So, Spartan for sure, I think. But thank you very much for leaving your comments, Wargamers. In the next video, the link down below will be the sit and vault. We'll be responding to exclusively vault member questions. So anything that you don't see, that we can't respond to because that's just how it works. So again, and thank you for being vault members. If you're not a vault member, we invite you to click on that link below, sign up for a 7-day free trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault so that you can participate in the discussion. Leave your comments for Chris in this video that you're watching right now. And if you have any questions that you would like looked at, then put Dave at the beginning of the question so that I know that it's for me. But other than that, leave your comments for Chris for next week. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for joining me today in the Sit and Talk.
Thanks for having us.
Let us know if you guys like this format where there's a bunch of dudes stuck in a room with a bunch of Wargamer BO. And actually, you know, you guys are pretty good. Yeah. Never mind. You're pretty good.
I started out okay.
Happy Wargaming.